Okay guys, so in today's video we are going through the issue of the storm we had
Still
last
rocking.
week. Yeah, it's still rocking. So we had I think the buoy recorded like 60 knot winds. Our hatch flooded one night. We had pans on the floor. We went through, and so in this video we
had pans on the floor?
yeah, we had two pans on the floor catching the water.
Oh. I thought you meant they fell off or
No.
something. They didn't fall off.
No, we were just catching the water. And so we went through this video. We're discovering what was wrong with the hatch and doing some cleanup of it. There it is right there. So y'all stay tuned. We'll get into this. Well, it's our second week and got kind of rained on last night. Got a few port windows out there leaking, about 4 of them. We'll show you here in a second, but wanted to step out here and show you this tide. Okay, the tide is really up. It's all the way up on that railing. You see where it was up even more, so you can see where it was wet, but this is still higher than normal. And usually I can step right across that cement there and it's the same level, but it was way up, especially when I was trying to take the little puppy out this morning. That was difficult. Okay guys, so it looks like we're going to have some weather rolling in tomorrow, about 35 knots, so gust, and maybe more, maybe less, but I'm going to get some spring lines on this boat to prepare for it. I have the ass and the front up there tied already, but I'm going to use this center cleat to get my spring lines in on the port side. Looks like the wind's going to be coming in kind of from the southeast, and that's going to be blowing right at the port front of this boat. On the front of the boat I have a spring line going to the aft, but I may need to get one on the front. I don't know. We'll see. It's should be blowing me off the dock, and my neighbor's boat, I guess it'd make a good cushion. I think this rope right here will work just fine for that, or line. So I'm hoping this is long enough for that spring line. If not, it should work for the front. Maybe close. I think it's a little too close. We'll try anyway. So I'm just going to tie a loop here. Make sure that's good and tight. There we go. Now I'm left with this much rope, and that's not going to reach up there. This will work for the back cleat, so I'm just going to swap out this for my back cleat and put that on my front cleat, and that will be my spring line. I might try to get off that chain because my wife, she doesn't trust it. She says it looks shady. Okay, that worked out great. So I have my other spring line here. Now I can take this on to the front. And this one is long enough. Okay, so I set my spring line right here. Good. we go. That should hold. Okay, boat's all tied up. Just coming to you the next day because you hear this wind. It's starting to kick up out here. It looks like on Friday we'll be up in 45 knots, which is going to be fun. But if you see here, let me turn the camera around. I've got our 2 spring lines on, which it didn't have any spring lines on before. And then I have the rear tied all the way around the post. I got rid of that mess, which I used on this front spring line, which is rolled up right here. Then I've got the bow of the boat tied up, and the wind's pushing that boat back, so they're pretty taut right now. And then I've got my spring lines on the back here, so along with the boat tied up. So that should hold us through, hopefully. So we're all batting down. Hopefully we can ride out these 45 knots. Got the thing in our face, but now we gotta go look at the leaks inside the boat because we got some hatches there, or some windows that are kind of leaking a little bit. Not hatches, just a few of the windows.
Not too bad though.
And we have, looks like the standing rigging probably needs to be rebedded because we have a little water coming in on that. So,
It
fun.
always finds me though. Drip's on me. Like sitting there on the couch and drip.
I haven't got dripped on
bed.
once. She has.
And I'm like, what? I guess I'm gonna find all the leaks because it follows me around.
So let's go look at them leaks inside, or what is causing the leaks. So we have one leak coming on that standing rigging right there. It's a small drip, and
It's not there right now.
it got her this morning though.
Yeah.
But it's not raining right now, so, and the wind's pretty much blowing the rain off the deck.
Pillow is a little wet.
So in our master head right here, we have a little leak.
A little water. Not nothing really big, considering that we had a lot of rain. But stuff that we need to take care of.
Yeah, so I think it may be just the outer seal. They probably just need to be cleaned real good, I'm hoping. And then the bedroom.
I'm not feeling any right now,
Yeah.
but there was.
I cleaned the seal on that one, and I'm hoping that fixed it. I haven't did the bathroom yet because it's. This is the one that got her.
Forgive my messy bed. But it was coming right here, and I don't feel it. But last night, I mean the night before I did, it was coming right down here.
Mm-hmm. And it's coming out of that window right above. So.
And I think those are the only ones in here.
Yep.
That one doesn't, I looked at that one, because that's where my closet is. And it doesn't seem to be leaking.
And we have everything open because we're still airing this boat out.
Yeah. Why close it if you can air it out, you know?
And then that's our towel for drying our feet when we come in. That's a washcloth.
Where's the other one? Oh, this one.
Oh, yeah.
See, I don't feel it right now, but it's only here and there. So.
Yep, but priorities, I got me an ice maker versus fixing leaks.
Oh, I'll get my liquor in there.
And liquor. Okay, last night was a rocky night, and seems to be getting a little rockier. So we're gonna go check the lines, make sure that everything's good. Just gonna step out of the boat. You see our lines back there, they're looking good. And then we have our one line up here. Lines up there, look like they're holding good and tight. And then I have some, this is the direction the wind's coming from. Have that spring line. It was tighter, but it's got a lot of pressure right now on it, on this line right here. So that spring line is not springing as much as that line is pulling. But if you look back there, that's hail coming. She's bringing all her fury. Supposed to get up to close to 50 knots. I mean 40 knots, 45 maybe. I got all the hatches down, and hopefully we do well. Okay, we found another water leak. It's right here on this hatch. So we got some water drippage right here.
No, I think that was from when I opened it.
No, I think it's because it was leaked in this morning. So I gotta fix that. But I got them other hatches. I just cleaned them and they haven't leaked since. Okay, one more thing we have to fix. We're filling out buckets from the corners of this canopy. I don't know if you saw that, but it is coming down. So that is going to be fun. Okay, next day after that horrible water leak we had right back here. And
Actually, a week later after the horribleness of what's been going on.
5 days of or more of horribleness. It was been winds up to 50 knots. It's just been...
What a way to get initiated, huh?
So we're going to do date lunch and...
Getting off the boat, I'm going to go have some fun, have somebody else cook for me.
And then I'm going to work on that leak.
Okay.
Okay guys, we just had our date day at Grills and it was awesome.
Yummo.
The hurricane burger, get it. And then the fries, awesome. And the shrimp, what are they
I
called?
don't know, that's butterfly shrimp with cheese in it.
Yeah, it was
Really
awesome. So y'all check it out. Now we're gonna get back to boat work.
Oh yeah.
Okay, for our leaking situation, we think this solar panel is the problem, and it's leaking down on our companionway slide, which is filling up with water and then causing all hell in the cabin. So I'm gonna take this off. If not, I'll have to take this whole dang thing off here. So let's see. Let's tighten up. Okay. That's off. And that's what we're left with. This does not leak down. So that, wait, there's holes right here. So I'm gonna have to take this whole dang thing off. Let's see, how much wire did they leave me? Okay. So, I don't even know if this thing's going, it really works. It looks like a balloon here. But that's still not, that's not going to help me with this issue. So, I'm going to take this whole dang thing apart. Darn it. So, put these in my pocket and I'll get started on this. These are the same size screws. Hopefully my camera doesn't blow off the deck. And we still have... There's supposed to be some drains in here and they're probably clogged up. Yeah, I'll get the shop vac. And this is where we're leaking, right here. So this is nasty. But it looks like they had a tarp on here to keep the water out, and it doesn't have a tarp on here no more because they sold it. So we own the problem now. Get a brush this off. Okay, so as I'm out there trying to seal the water leak, my wife is in here
Trying to seal the water leaks.
Tried to seal the water leaks on the windows. So we have this sealant we found, or this moisture
Rubber seal protectant.
303. So
Maybe this will help.
yeah, because we still got some leaks in that hurricane gust type winds.
Yeah, I just make sure I dry it and clean it. Alright, so make sure it's all dry. I don't feel any water because it's not been drying. But then I'm just gonna roll on all the rubber.
But you had to goop that down for gravity to work on that little brush.
Yeah, I did. But I did. I shook it and I pushed on it.
Boat life. She hasn't left me yet.
After this past week, I almost went to the hotel down the road. Not because of my husband, because I couldn't stand this anymore.
But nobody got sick, including that barky dog.
No, not sick, just
Sick of
it
it.
really kind of hurts your back and stuff, you know, to constantly be doing this. So I can tell you, my core's getting stronger now. And then I just let it dry. These are dirty.
Mm-hmm.
And everything I pull off is dirty. Guess I'll wash it.
So I'm just going to take and scrub this dirt off, brush, see how much goes inside. I'll probably come back with a bucket, some water, and scrub it again. So we got all this cleaned up, and the leak has to be coming from the solar panel because that's the only way water could be getting in here to leak into the cabin area. So I'm gonna put this back together. I cleaned it up. Hopefully it looks a little better, and we'll get that done. Well, I say I cleaned it up, but I missed a piece right up here. So, let me see if I can get this on without killing myself. And it has to go further back. Okay. Looks like our holes are matching right there. So I'll get this buckled down and we'll work on this. It's got some drain holes right here. And well, it needs to drain. I think we got some drain holes elsewhere that need to be cleaned out. Well, that's all buckled down. Now we'll clean up this. There's two drain holes on this. They look like they're supposed to be there. But I wonder if this is shedding too much water into here, which is shedding more water than our drains can handle. So we'll clean this up. Just cover the deck with mud, babe. Are the windows closed? No? Okay. Over here, did we not close? Okay. I guess let's see. Wonder how I could seal this. I imagine I could put some weather stripping around the underside here, babe, and seal it up pretty good. But we don't have any, do we? Yeah, I'd rather use weather stripping instead of that expensive stuff. Let's see, this gives me, I guess it's a flat enough surface to put some weather stripping on, some stick-on stuff. Okay, we're just gonna let that dry. So my babe doesn't like rusty hinges.
Rust-free. No, that side was really bad, but I just sprayed some of this stuff on there. Just taking one of these.
And it's gone.
Gone.
That's nice. So I think this solar panel, see how it's got that space in there? So I can sure up that fit once I get some weather stripping, and I think that may help. But I think we have a clog on the railing at the other side that's not allowing it to flow out as quickly as it should, including too much flowing in too quickly. So here's what I think the problem is, because this one's kind of rotten out over here. Over here, this is not original. It used to have sliders for like door panels, and they put these in, but when they did that, they completely clogged it up. So this thing's starting to rot. So I'm gonna have to rebuild this, or at least repair it, restore the rotten wood, fill it somehow, and get this backed away so I can it can drain, which would be optimal. And if you look at down here on the bottom, you'll notice that this is damp, so this is still retaining. So my wife's solution is just to take it and put a tarp over the front there until dry season, and then we're going to fix this drainage issue, because this custom doors they put in, they blocked the original factory drains. So we're still going to get wet, I guess. Fun.
Well, it doesn't do it on light rains. It only did it because it was a really, really heavy downpour.
Hurricane type downpour. So
I think we'll be fine until we can get to it, because we gotta completely rebuild it.
okay guys, so we're continuing on this leaky hatch as Danielle's down there doing dishes. But we're gonna get this solved. Basically what I'm gonna do is I have my wire puller, and I'm gonna try to get that dirt out of there. And of course I have a vacuum right there as well. But then I have to do some repair. You see these right here? These need to be rebedded, and of course this needs to be fixed. I may just take some masking tape, run along this side, and then fill it up with JB Weld and pop it back on. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna run this down. This is about a little past the length, and see how far I can get down in here. There we go. Because if I can get it started, I got it all the way to the bottom. Wow. I can run some water through here and hopefully free that one up. So let's see how far I can get down this side. Not very far. I'm probably just causing more of a clog, but I believe I have this side all the way down. Oh yeah, it blew right out all over the place. Hopefully you can see that. But all this blew out at the bottom here. And I think we have some water flowage now. So let's test a little water. Okay, so my wife says, get water in the house. She's gonna kill me. Well, she kicked my ass. But
yeah, like I can really do that.
she says she can't do that, but I'm gonna try to spray a little water down here. See if it comes out down here. Let me get you a better camera angle before I do this. So before I commit suicide and get water in the house, I want a good angle for this so y'all can see all the action. But here we go. Close that up. I have a water hose right here. And oh yeah, we're getting, look at that. We're getting mud through there. That's good flow. So I think I am going to rebuild these doors a little bit. I can't get this one draining the way I want. So this one, these screws are almost coming out, so I need to get something in there that's going to hold them in there better, or else the door will fall off. And maybe the whole track comes off if I remove these. That would be nice. I doubt it, because I do see some screws in the center here. Okay, so I scrape these caps out, hoping I can get this piece off, and that way I can get some get this cleaner cracking right there. So, and that is rotten on the back, or a lot of water. It should be teak, so it should hold up pretty well, but still, teak can only do so much. And that's the tarp that they had covering the front. That's what's clogging it. Okay, now I gotta get a towel before my Danielle, she got this whole front top step here wet. It's our kitchen towel. The internet sucks. Okay, so I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna let this dry out some. Hopefully it's good, so I can plug this with some JB weld, these holes, and re-drill them, and then we can put the doors back on and do some cleaning, and then put these caps back on. Okay, so I got this all dry. Now it's 50 shades of gray. And found this plastic wood, so I'm gonna see if I can't fill this in. I'm gonna put some masking tape on one side after I get it in there, and I'm gonna smooth it with this pencil I have. So hopefully I can make this work. Always excitement in the marina. We just had a slight fender bender over there. I wonder what it's gonna be like when I try to drive. Probably gonna be hell. What I don't want this stuff to do is fill in this the drain I just fixed. Whew, that was a hard one. Not even opened. Oh, look at that color. Smells yummy. Feels like sand. So all I'm doing is I'm putting it over the hole and squeezing. Hopefully that one will fix. That hole was walled out about that big, so I'm just packing in here. I'm gonna come back and I guess sand it off. I'm not trying to pack in too much. It fills in a hole. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes and I can just take and smooth this up by hand. I'll probably use sandpaper. So around the edges, I just took a screwdriver and scraped it off. It came right off. And then I have this little sandpaper. I'm going to just smooth it up so the hinges can go back in here and not be out too far. All right, here we go. The top looks pretty good. That is looking good. And over here, so hopefully we can re-drill that. So while I was waiting for things to dry, I decided to sand the teak down and treat it. And hopefully my companionway looks a lot better now. So just gonna apply some of this teak oil with a sponge after I get it sanded down. This isn't in direct rain because it's got the Dodger and the Bimini, but it'll make it look a lot nicer. I think I'll try to take and wipe some of this on, see how it works. Hopefully it doesn't stain the teak, the fiberglass. Twist to open. Oh my gosh. This is supposed to be oil. Oh. Holy crap. Child saved my ass. Push down and turn. And it's never been opened. Wow. Let's try it up here first. Oh, that looks beautiful. Okay, we'll continue this off camera. Let's get the doors on. But yeah, that looks a lot better. And hopefully I can get this off the second time. Oh yeah, that looks good. Let's see what we got here. Okay, this is this door. Give me some starter screws in here. Okay, this door. Yummy. Okay, let's see. I'm not gonna put these top two in, so we gotta be gentle with this door. Here we go. Now let's make it look better. It's also waterproof. I guess it's oil. So it looks like this will take a few coats, but it's working really well to restore the luster of this teak. But I think I'm exhausted today, and we got a few things fixed and a few things looking better. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. I know that hatch looks a lot better. I need to get some more oil on it, but it looks a lot better than it did. And yeah, we've got more videos coming up. I think next week we're
I'm holding on.
next week I know we're going to start restoring this isinglass, but the sun is a little bright.
Yeah.
But
My head.
sunset. But we're going to enjoy a few drinks and call it a night. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this. If you like this video, hit that like button, like this down there. If you like our channel, subscribe. And if you're looking for good eats, great recipes, check out our videos here we make of her cooking now on the boat.
Haven't done one on the boat yet, but
It's
I
coming.
am doing one tomorrow if we're not rocking and rolling.
It's coming. And she also has over 200 recipes on the website.
Well over that.
Well over 200 recipes. So y'all check them out. And y'all please take care.